Hello everybody, welcome back to Galactic Science episode 11, and I am off to Mars. Or we're off to Mars, because you're coming along with me, guys. The base is looking very cool, but we're going to have to leave it to fend for itself for the time being, whilst we fly off to go and get ourselves some more resources in the way of Desh. Really, Desh is all I'm in fact, Desh is... Oh, that's loud. Desh is about the only thing that you can actually get on Mars that's worth anything. But it is worth an awful lot to us because so much of what we need to do is gated behind machines that require Desh to make. So, whilst I look in through the little window, let's go to Mars. Let's go there and launch. Here we go. Perfect. There we go, we'll bring the GUI back up, and here comes the surface. A boing. A boing. A boing. Boing. There's something on the surface. Interesting. And I am glad that I took this with me. Right, let's get that down straight away, so we don't have anything spawning at night. What's this over here? It's weird. Anyway, right. Very peculiar. I'll take it. Right, let's take that. Perfect. And we will go up to the top of here. I'm going to just lay down this. Am I going to lay it down there? No, I'm going to clear out a space. Let's clear out this space up here, just to make a flat spot for us to work on. And I've got a bunch of stuff with me, you will be pleased to know. So let us just go clear all of this out and put it back. There we go. Right. So we have got our little launch pad for our rocket, and we will put our rocket back on there. Cool beans. And I have got a golden bag of holding with a raft of stuff in here for us. So we have got fuel loader that we want. In fact, let's just take all of this stuff out of there just now. So we want to put the fuel loader there. I want to put this dolly down somewhere because that's just going to annoy me with the particles. So we've got our fuel loader, and we've got let's see, next thing we've got our power. We need power for all of this stuff. I'm going to put our capacitor bank there with our quantum entropy accelerator on top of it, and I'm immediately going to start powering the stuff with this by putting that on there and putting a barrel on there, and immediately I'm going to use this Mars surface rock because it's about the only thing that we've got on us that's completely disposable at the moment. So that's going to go in there and start powering things up, and it will power that up as well. Doink, like that. Powered. Excellent. Fantastic. Put that in there, and that is going to load fuel into our rocket. Perfect. We do actually have some other fuel on us as well, should we require it, but I don't think that we will. Let's just check. That's going up. I think one fuel canister completely fills it. Looks good. Yep. Cool. Come out of there. Perfect. Let's get some light around here as well, because I'm conscious that this is extremely dark. That'll do. So, that's all good there. Next up, I have got an oxygen collector and oxygen compressor there. And we're going to have this coming out like so. And I'm going to say oxygen compressor can go at the bottom, oxygen collector will go there, like so. I only really need 2 of these. Like that. Not enough leaf blocks. Fortunately, I brought some leaf blocks with me. So I can go like this. We don't need an awful lot, because we're only going to need this for 1 air tank. Really? Maybe it should have come away a little bit further from there, but it doesn't really matter. So that is active oxygen storage. We have oxygen in there. Let us take that, go like that, and then like that. There we go. That's all working. So we are now largely self-sufficient on Mars. We are in a good shape. I want to bring that further over, but I'm going to wait until it's daytime before I do that. And I've got that now as well, so that can go there. And I've got a crafting table as well, which I thought was sensible to take with me. Can put that in there, that in there. Those can go away as well. And we're going to want some barrels for stuff. I think that about covers it just now. Let's get rid of that, and I will probably want some of you, so I can go like that, and we'll get rid of 1 lot of you, and the rest can go back in there. And I'm going to start mining, and I'm going to start mining right over here, and we're just going to go, I think, straight down, like so. So I'll see you once I get to the bottom. Ah, interesting discovery, some actual copper ore. We're a fair distance down, but we've got some actual ore here. So it'll be interesting to see what other stuff that we might find. Right, well, I've reached the bottom. The bedrock's very weird down here. It's all open down here. I'm a little bit concerned that there might be monsters that can spawn. I can hear monsters, certainly. So there's a cave structure. We're far enough below our magnum torch that it's not actually working down here. So I've got to watch that. But I can now dig my way out of here as well. So I'm going to do that. I've obviously got quite a bit. I want to make sure I pick up those tin cans. There we go. Yeah, I've got quite a bit of stuff on me, but I wanted to be able to collect a lot more. So I'm going to put a bunch of stuff into my golden bag of holding, and then we can get our way back up. Right, I'm going to head back to the moon just now. I have got my golden bag of holding full of Mars cobblestone and subsurface rock. I've got a dolly. It's not completely full, with a better barrel of other stuff as well. And I do have a little bit of unrefined Desh, iron ore and copper ore that I found underneath. I did die, and I had a little bit of a problem getting back to my corpse and getting all my stuff, but I managed it in the end. But I forgot to record it, unfortunately, but it wasn't very exciting. It was just me doing a corpse run. But it was at the bottom of a hole, so it took me a little while to get there, and I very nearly died of oxygen starvation, which is why I wasn't that concerned about hitting the record button at that point. So I've got a lot of stuff. I'm not completely full, but I've got a lot of stuff on me. And I think it's now time for us to head back to the moon and start refining this stuff, because I should be able to get a good amount of Desh from this, which means we can get started on the next tier of stuff. So I'm quite happy about that. And the thing is as well, I've decided to fill in that hole there, and that was the big pit down into the bottom. It's not completely filled in, but I've covered it over, and I'm just mining the surface stuff just now, because the this Mars cobblestone, you can't sift that. You've got to make it into, you've got to cook it up into the stone, to the Mars stone, before you can actually sift it. But the subsurface and the surface rock you can sift straight away. So it doesn't require an extra level, an extra step. So yeah, got to do that with a lot of the stones. So there's no point in doing that. So I've decided to concentrate on on the subsurface and surface rock, rather than the cobblestone stuff. Let's slow down a bit. Yeah, there we go. Right, so the base is coming into view. Am I going to land like right on top of the base or something ridiculous? Right, we're nice and slow, and yep, we have landed in a ridiculous place. Never mind. Cool. Thank you. So we've got our rocket and our launch pad back. Cool, cool, cool. Let's just pop them down straight down here before I do anything else, because there's no point in me carrying them around if nothing else. Anyway, right. Yeah, we're all good. Cool, let's go inside. And let's see about getting some of this stuff sorted out and sifted. So I think, how are we doing here? I think the moon turf doesn't need to necessarily be going at the moment. I didn't mean to do that. What was on this? That was surface rock. Okay, let's take a stack of you. Surface rock in there. Thank you. That goes in there, and off it goes. Alright, so we do get bone meal and stuff. Or maybe that was the... No, that would have probably been the last little bit of min turf going. So we're just waiting to see when we get Desh out of this. And what do I want to make first? I think the alloy smelter really is probably the first thing that I want to make, because from that I can make a whole host of other stuff. I can make the vibrant alloy and all that sort of stuff, and then start making item conduits and things that way. Let's have a look in the quest book and see which is probably the best to make. So I think it's going to be more power that really brings us that way. So we're going to want to do the vat, and that's going to allow us to get on this way. And then that'll take us towards rocket fuel and the advanced generators. So I think that's probably the way that we want to go. Yeah. So if we make the vat and we make the alloy smelter. Now I did have some Desh, unrefined Desh, there we go. I'm going to pop that in there, and we should just get 3 Desh from that. So alloy smelter and vat. So that requires a machine chassis, which needs 4 Desh. The fluid tank we can do, furnace and all that's all good. So it's just the Desh. So I want 8 Desh. I've got 3. So really, I need a further 5. I guess that we just want to wait for some Desh to come through this, really. I've got a suspicion that Mars cobblestone, or Mars smooth stone, it's got a better chance. It's around about 1% for that, and it's around, see, they're all around about a 1%. I imagine you get Desh ore from that. Ooh, Desh ore. And then we could, if we get Desh ore, we can put it in the QED with some coal and get 3. So definitely, we want to put cobblestone in here. Let's put all of that cobblestone in there, because that would make a big difference. Yeah, that's definitely what we want then. So yeah, but obviously we're going to have to wait a little while whilst that does. There's not much else for it but waiting, I suppose. Hopefully I'll get some Desh from this. And I could maybe, the alloy smelter would probably be the first one I need to make, really, because that would speed up smelting the Mars cobblestone. Yeah, sounds like a plan. I'll be back in a minute then. Exciting stuff, people. We've got 2 Desh ore. I've reworked things a little bit, so we're actually getting the stone going in there. And I've got the Mars surface rock as well going through. Just because, well, we've got it, why not, eh? So that's going through. But because we've got the Desh ore, 2 of, let's grab that. Knew there was a good reason I had this. So 2 Desh ore and 2 coal like that. And we'll get 6. It's going to take a little while, but we're going to get 6 out of this, which will give us 9 Desh ingots, which is great. Now, I haven't been idle whilst this has been working. I've been trying to upgrade a bunch of stuff here because this keeps getting chock-a full. And iron can't be full. Why does it think it's full? There we go, that's better. It's just being silly. Right, so yeah, we've got that going there, but these are all full up. So as you can see, I have upgraded them slightly. The thing that's holding me back is I need these structural upgrades to really get lots of storage. And they need diamonds. And I don't have many diamonds. I've only got the 3 there because I've used them all up doing other stuff. I'm not sorry that I used them up doing other stuff. The other stuff was well worth doing. But I need diamonds. So I have a plan. I'm still going to make the alloy smelter. But I'm holding off on the vats just now because I want to make a... Where is it? That. Heavy duty workspace from Nuclear Craft. It's going to take basic plating, which is... Ooh, I need to make a pulverizer. Right, okay. Not going to be able to make it just now. Alright then. Unless we get some more Desh. But I really, 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 really want to make this. It needs 4 Desh and this basic plating. Can I make coal powder in any other way? In a crusher? No, we need Desh to make a crusher. The Nuclear Craft one, no, that's still a crusher. Endry one, Electrical Age one. The Electrical Age one. Electric crusher. Okay, no. Still going to need it in some form like that. So, but we can now make ourselves an alloy smelter. So we need 4 of you, and we're going to need a few of you, and I think a few of you. That's not quite what I wanted, but never mind. So, oh, I'm going to need copper as well. Forgetting the copper. Like so. Copper like that. That like that. That'll do. And we can make that. That is what we've been waiting on. Excellent. Right, so I need another 711. I've got plenty on me, so let's just make that. And let's get cobblestone. Maybe it's going to find me some more Desh whilst I'm doing this. I'm hoping it's going to get me more Desh whilst I'm doing this, and then we could make our sag mill as well. I'd be happy. Be very happy. 2 and 3 of you. And I think... Yep, we can make an alloy smelter. So let's get rid of you and you. Don't want you anymore. And I want to put you in there. And then I want to do that, that, that. Like that. Some of you. I didn't need all 4 of those capacitors, did I? Oh, I am a bit of a plonker sometimes, but never mind. I'm going to come in through the bottom. Why not? Like that. There we go. Excellent. Look at it go. Look at it go. And then I can move that up to there. I want to stop that from doing that because we don't want it to do that. And we'll move that down to there. So now we're going to say we're going to pull in from the top, push out on that side, and that will do it. Cool beans. Coolest of the beans. Let's just tidy things up a little bit. I need one more. I'm going to need to go like that, and like that, to go like that, and that, and one more there. Perfect. Excellent. Couldn't be happier with that situation. That's great. Mars cobblestone, go up there. So you're going to cook up all of that quite happily. The superiest of the duperiest. I'm very happy with that. Go on. Yes, it's made me another one. Excellent. So maybe I can... Right, so that's us. We can make our sag mill now. So sag mill. Let me just make the sag mill and then hopefully we'll be ready for the heavy duty thing in just a moment. One sag mill done. Pop some coal in there. And I've got it so it just pops it straight out into the same chest as the alloy smelter does, which is fine. I'm very, very pleased with how all of this is doing. So I just need the 6 coal powder that I'm wanting here. Doo 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 diddly doo boo. Anytime. Come on. So impatient, aren't I? You'd think I'd be happy now that I've actually got this. There we go. 6 of you. Now I want 6 lead. And I can go like that and like that. Gives us the 4 basic plating. We only need 3. And we've got the Desh ingots on us as well. And we can make this. Nuclear engineer. Now I'm assuming... Yeah, I just pop it down like that. Excellent. And now I want to make the manufactory. So manufactory requires a load of stuff. It needs tough alloy, which is universal reactant. What's that? Sugar, crushed lapis, redstone. Okay, I can make that. And we need 4 of those, and you get 4 from each. So I just need 1. So 1 sugar, 1 crushed lapis, and 1 redstone. I think I've got sugar somewhere. Got sugar cane. Pretty sure I can make sugar cane as well. I'll just put it in the... Silly boy. There we go. So yeah, that should do that. There we go. So I can go... There we go. Like that. And then... Nope. I need 2 crushed coal, 2 lead, 2 silver, and 2 iron. 2 lead, 2 silver, 2 iron. I've got plenty of iron on me. I'm just going to put in a bunch of coal, because clearly we're going to need lots and lots of this stuff, because actually we've got all these basic platings to do as well. So yeah, we're going to need a bunch of you. I also require a piston and lots of iron plates. Iron plates we get from doing that. Is it the other way cheaper? I can't make them the other way, so it's that or nothing really. Okay, so like that. I have nearly enough on me. So there we go, get 16, only need 8, but that's fine. Need to be able to go piston. Got cobble on me, I just need that. Like that. Need some of you. Do and do and do. There we go. So we've got the 4 tough alloy ingots. Check. We've got the stuff for the iron plates. Check. We've got the piston. Check. We just need a basic plating. Now we get 2 for each of these. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 recipes worth. And we'll have 1 left over from that. So 6 recipes worth. So we're going to need a lot more of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 recipes worth. And I'll just keep using the coal when it comes through. And like that. I wonder if the bits stay in this. They do. The bits stay in this. Excellent. Right, let's do that then. Put these on the corners like that. Then we can go around like that, and we're halfway there. Basically, we're basically halfway there. So that'll do. That'll do those ones. That'll do those ones, and that's us, I think. It is industrialization, very much so. Right, let's move this to somewhere where it's not going to get in the way. There, that'll be fine. Now I'm pretty sure this is going to require power. Yes, it is. So we will tap in there, and we will go like so, like that. Take 1 more of you, like that. I need more cables. I need more cables, right. I need more wire. I need more wool, in fact. That's what I need. Cool. Should have plenty aluminium in here. For a given value of plenty. That should be sufficient just for the moment. Like that. And like that to make the heavy aluminium wire. And like that. Cool. Close that off. Put that away. And we have power. Excellent. And now, if I put 64 coal in there, put another 64 back, it's going to do its stuff, and we get a diamond and a little bit of XP. I think that's a goer. Excellent. Right, because I got plenty coal at the moment. Really an awful lot of coal. Excellent, I call that a win at the moment. By the time you next see me, a lot of things will be upgraded and we'll be ready to go to the next level, I think. Until then, bye-bye and have a funs.